Either the planet is getting overcrowded or our families are becoming closer-knit, but it is obvious that the numbers of large 7-seaters are on the rise. The same trend goes for electrified models, which are trying to catch up with their gasoline counterparts and satisfy the needs of the modern drivers. In this episode of Automotive Territory, we'll present to you 3-row SUVs and MPVs with electric motors that can transport your crowd of 7. Subscribe to our channel to stay notified about the latest releases, and enjoy the ride! NIO ES8. This is the second electric model released by the Chinese company NIO after its hypercar EP9. It has 3 rows of seats and is available in 2 configurations, as a 6 or a 7-seater. It is equipped with 2 electric motors, one at the front and rear axles, sending power to all 4 wheels. This NIO is called a performance SUV, as the output of the dual-motor powertrain reaches 653 horses and 620 pound-feet of torque, enough to propel the car to 60 mph in just 4.4 seconds. The battery pack supports fast swapping and is good for 220 miles. Being a family vehicle, the ES8 gets numerous safety features, a large infotainment touchscreen, and the world's first AI for cars. This SUV is already sold in China, where the brand has worked out a battery subscription system to decrease the initial investment for the buyers. Tesla Model X. When talking about electric SUVs, Model X is probably the first EV to come to mind of any driver. Though it hasn't been significantly updated since 2016, the 7-seater still remains a cutting-edge piece of machinery. In 2019, the X's lineup was adjusted to include 2 trims only, both equipped with dual motors with all-wheel drive capability. This is the change that has also affected the Model S. The standard modification will now cover 270 miles and accelerate to 60 in 4.7 seconds. The performance, on the other hand, offers 289 miles of range and 3.5 seconds 0 to 60 time. The former trim has access to the range boost, and the latter is ludicrous mode compatible. The most distinguishing feature of this SUV is of course Falcon Wing doors, which do cause quite some troubles, but many owners still love the convenience of access to the 3rd row. And as for kids, they're simply blown away by the mechanism. Lincoln Aviator. This all-new family SUV by Lincoln will be one of the first models from the new generation of electrified vehicles produced by Ford Motor Company. If you aren't familiar with the moniker Aviator, it has already been worn by Lincoln back in 2003, but failed to win the consumers. The newcomer, though, is arriving just at the right time, filling the gap between the smaller Nautilus and the largest Navigator SUV in the company's lineup. The aeronautical themes in the Aviator are visible in the exterior and interior designs, with the presence of metallic retro-style elements, wing-shaped components, and sleek shapes. 2 powertrain options are available, one of which is a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 with 400 horsepower output, but we're interested in the plug-in hybrid modification. Though significantly more expensive, it boosts power to 450 HP and torque to 600 pound-feet. The electric range hasn't been disclosed yet, but should fall within 32 to 35 miles on a charge. Nissan NV200. While the electric SUV market seems to be gaining new and new members, the multi-purpose vehicle segment doesn't have many prominent autos. However, we have to highlight a rather obscure family vehicle that has avoided the media limelight, and it is a Nissan NV200 Combi. The CV can fit up to 7 people, has foldable rear seats, and the maximum cargo capacity of 104 cubic feet. It also utilizes the same technology that is already installed on thousands of electric Nissans around the globe. It is brought into motion by a 109 horsepower electric motor that is coupled with a new higher capacity 40 kWh battery that is good for 124 miles of combined range. The advanced route planner lets you use energy more efficiently, and under the city conditions, the Combi is rated at 187 miles according to WLTP test cycle. Volvo XC90. Per Volvo, this SUV is the pinnacle of modern luxury and one of the most fuel-efficient and safest models on the market today. In 2019, the Volvo XC90 PHEV comes standard with a 7-seat layout, featuring the first-class level of comfort with roomy rear seating, leather-decorated salon, and high-tech infotainment system. The installed plug-in hybrid powertrain is represented by a 2.0-liter supercharged engine and an electric motor. It has the total output of 400 horsepower and 472 pound-feet of torque, so the car can easily sprint from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 5 seconds. We have grown to expect advanced safety from Volvo cars, and the XC90 is not an exception. It receives the top safety pick rating due to the use of blind spot assist, pilot assist semi-autonomous features, and sturdy frame. Lexus RX 450 HL. While the majority of automakers are looking in the direction of plug-in hybrid and fully electric powertrains, Toyota, along with its corporate sibling Lexus, are stubbornly sticking to the mild hybrid systems, which still deserve to exist due to the improved fuel economy. One of such hybridized models is the best-selling Lexus RX, which received in 2019 the 7-series layout in the form of the L modification. The RX 450 HL is intended for clients in need of a large family automobile with ample cargo room and unmatched fuel efficiency of 31 mpg in the city and 28 on the highway. Unlike on the standard models, the hybrid has proprietary all-wheel drive system and does 0 to 60 in 8.1 seconds. Like a true Lexus, the RX offers elevated comfort, ensured by the ambient lighting in the cabin, handcrafted trimming, first-class seating, and intuitive technology with the available color head-up display and 12.3-inch widescreen multimedia display. If you want to support the electric revolution, make sure to watch this video till the end and share with your friends. Moreover, you can check out more episodes about EVs. The links to those will be waiting for you in the description. Let's keep rolling! Chrysler Pacifica. Described as America's first-ever hybrid minivan, Chrysler Pacifica joined the automaker's lineup in 2017 and has since become one of the best minivans on the market. The model offers spacious seating for 7 people and 140 cubic feet of maximum cargo capacity, the same amount as its gasoline sibling. It has a 3.6-liter V6 engine paired with 2 electric motors that together produce 260 horsepower. The motors use a 16 kWh lithium-ion battery that can provide up to 33 miles of pure electric driving. When a conventional power outlet is used, the batteries can be fully charged in 2 hours. The 2019 Chrysler Pacifica can cover up to 520 miles with a fully charged battery and a full tank of gas, and when the battery is depleted, the model's fuel efficiency is rated at 32 miles per gallon. Mercedes-Benz GLA. This mid-size crossover SUV is the best-selling family vehicle from Mercedes, and in the upcoming year, it is receiving a couple of significant updates. First of all, for the first time, the model will be offered in a 7-series layout with an electric easy entry function that folds the second-row seats. The updated exterior sets a new standard of aerodynamics in the SUV segment, while the interior gets larger screens, full-color head-up display, and the ride comfort is complemented by an optional intelligent suspension that Mercedes calls e-active body control that ensures that each wheel is reacting independently to the road. Unlike in the previous generation of the GLE, the new electrified variant will be a legitimate plug-in hybrid with a range of 50 miles on a charge. Its release is scheduled for 2020, and hopefully the addition of the electric powertrain won't compromise the 3-row seating. Tesla Model S. Do not be surprised to find Model S in the lineup of 3-row SUVs. Due to the clever placement of 2 additional seats in the trunk of this liftback, the occupant capacity is increased to 7, but of course only the smallest passengers will fit in that tight spot. In 2019, this premium electric car is no longer offered in the 75 kWh battery variant, and the remaining 2 modifications were somewhat reconfigured and assigned new pricing. The new designations received by the trims of the sedan are simply Model S and Model S Performance. The cheaper variant is now priced from $85,000, and it gets 310 miles of range with the optional boost to 335. The power-hungry drivers will have to shell out $112 grand for the Performance, but they get improved 0 to 60 acceleration of 3.0 seconds, carbon fiber spoiler, ventilated seats, enhanced interior styling, and access to the optional ludicrous mode. GAC and Trans concept. GAC Motor is one of the largest automakers in China that plans to enter the American market in early 2020. In January 2019, the company's R&D division based in California presented their first creation, a 7-passenger EV named the Introns. The concept showcases a sleek bullet-shaped exterior with sliding glass doors and looks nothing like a traditional SUV. Instead, it is more similar to a minivan SUV hybrid with a unique 3+2+2 seating layout. Designed to deliver the ultimate road trip experience, it features a comfortable user-friendly cabin packed with high-tech functions. It comes equipped with a large head-up display, built-in voice assistant, and 2 separate side-mounted infotainment screens, one for the driver and one for the front seat passengers. The technical side of the Intron's concept remains a mystery, as GAC has not yet released the battery and motor specifications. Peruvian R1S. In late 2018, this American startup debuted their first SUV model, a family-oriented all-terrain-capable 7-seater called R1S. The model sits on the same skateboard platform as the R1T truck and is powered by 4 electric motors, with a maximum output of 750 horses. The Rivian full-size SUV is expected to hit the market in 2020, available with 2 battery options, good for 260 and 400 miles on a charge. We do realize that some of the presented models are not all electric, but believe us, we had to dig deep to gather even this lineup. Hopefully, the numbers of EV 7-seaters will rise, and if you want to participate in their success, make sure to share the video with your friends and watch more suggested episodes. The links are on the screen. Subscribe to Automotive Territory, and may the torque be with you!